Alright, welcome guys to another blended live stream. I am your I am your host Morgan Ozpin, and today we're going to be continuing with the Valkyrie we drew on the last stream I did on this channel called Gimp versus Krita, which is better plus drawing practice. That was the name of my last stream. So I guess the title of the stream is kind of clickbait. This technically isn't the first time I'm drawing in GIMP in Krita. I mean, heck, I drew this sketch like a few live streams ago, but it is technically the first stream that I'll be ever be doing in this channel that's completely gonna be about Krita. Um, Technically, the GIMP vs Krita stream was also about Krita, but also comparison stream between this program and my old art program that I use, GIMP. But yeah. Anyway, so we're going to be fixing up the sketch we just did a while back. By the way, are you guys hearing me? Yeah, okay. I'm sort of viewing my live stream from my phone because I don't want to just check my stream when on my computer because I only have one monitor right now, and I do want to capture everything, including some of the pop-up dialogues in Krita, which for some reason won't work if I stream this using the window capture in OBS. So we're yeah, okay, so we're just going to freaking do the line art, then probably do a bit of coloring, and maybe in the next stream we'll probably adjust some stuff in this thing we just made. So yeah, let's just make a new freaking layer, and I was going to read the chat through my phone. Good morning, how are you? Doing good, man. How are you doing? I just had a class this morning, so I'm kind of a little bit sleepy, but hopefully things are doing well my end. Hold on, I need to get the right brush here. Good brush. Hey, look at my list of brushes. I just want a hard ink brush to sort of make the line art for this. Any place. This is some good textures. Wait. This one's good already. A good brush. I don't want any of these paint brushes that sort of controls the opacity. Go for a standard ink. Oh, that's what it's called. Basic brush. Just had a breakfast. Oh wow, you're from the other side of the world or something. Because right now it's currently 3 in the afternoon in my time zone. So I don't know what you guys would expect from me, but I'm not really that good of an artist, a 2D artist at least. You can just view my channel to see what kind of things I've been up to. I tried to make it a goal in my channel to sort of record every step in my art journey. When it comes to improving the craft. Hopefully you guys enjoy. It's gonna be a very long and tedious process, but hopefully when I finally improve in my art, I can have like a document of videos that sort of tell. Fucking. What can I just? What can I make a straight line here? Need to make this. Make sure that. There we go. Germany. Wow. All right. That's a long way off. Right? You're halfway across the world from me. From Asia. Believe it or not. People kind of confuse me every time. Even when people meet me IRL, they don't know if whether or not I'm actually a Filipino, you know, the country where I'm from. It's because of my accent and shit. And they would ask me they asked me once, like, yo, are you a foreigner in Filipino? Now I always say yes, I am. Please accept me, and I'm part of your race. Please accept me. You know. I guess I'm my people say that my accent is the Konyo accent, because that's the term that Filipinos use. Whenever a Filipino who has an English accent speaks Filipino, they would say that they have a Konyo accent. I guess that's I guess that fits the bill of what I am right now, of my accent. There's any Filipinos in chat? Let me know. Do I sound? Does my Filipino sound weird? Because let's say I do a greeting like magandang umaga po sa inyong lahat. Oh, I see Morgan Ozpin. Does that sound weird? I don't think it is. Maybe it's probably too formal. I guess there's another way to pronounce that, but you know, I feel like it sounds okay, right? Anyway, let me drawing the helmet here. By the way, this is inspired by I was playing a lot of Castlevania, and I was going through I was playing Castlevania Dawn of Sorrow when I stumbled upon one of the enemies of the game, which is a Valkyrie. I thought, you know, that's a pretty interesting character design. I can probably take some aspects of it and put it into drawing. I don't know why, but all Asian artists, YouTube streamer that I watch are from the Philippines. But you're American. Oh, I guess that's just not part. That's just not an algorithm thing for me. Like people, like every Asian streamer right now is every person I meet online is either Filipino or any other race from the earth, I guess. You know, I think there's an explanation for that, why there's so many Filipinos. There's so many Filipinos in the internet. Because when we do the when people I think there's a study before on whether on how many Filipinos are currently in social media, and and there's also the studies say that like 100 like among all countries, Filipinos are like number one country that has the most people using social media. And if that's real, then that means we also have the most number of people using Facebook and YouTube and stuff. But maybe that has to do with more so with Facebook, because holy shit, I don't know how you guys are with what's like the most popular social media site in your country, but maybe Filipinos like streaming art on YouTube, maybe. But yeah, like with the Philippines, I feel like people like Facebook more often than any other social media site. I don't know why, but like you probably haven't discovered anything other than Mark Zuckerberg's creation from early 2000s. I also think that Japanese and Chinese often don't stream in English. I mean, they don't. I mean, it's not really part of the language, so I guess that's why. But they do have oh, I cannot speak English right now. They do have a lot of support when it comes to translators on the internet. So they may not be good at English, but there are a bunch of people willing to help them out when it comes to adding subtitles in their videos. They the very back, so I'll probably make this thinner. I think YouTube and TikTok is the most in Germany for the youth. All right, that's interesting. YouTube. I don't think we even consider YouTube. Is YouTube considered a social media platform? I don't think so. It's like maybe it's just a cultural thing, but I don't. It's not like something I would think. YouTube's not something I would think of uh when I. It's not the first thing I think of when I think of websites that I use to interact with close people online. Uh, Chinese have their own version of social media. Oh, they do? What's it called? Interesting. Become more and more social media. You're talking about YouTube? I guess it does. I mean, I feel like with YouTube, it's kind of they sometimes kind of like it's kind of like they think they like with Google. I think with YouTube, with the relationship with YouTube, I feel like Google's like at one point, yeah, we're gonna make it a social media site. Then at another point, they'll be like, actually, no, let's not make it a social media site. Like, you remember when YouTube had private messaging as their main as a main feature in their site? It was a thing. I remember like I used to want to communicate privately with some people that comment on my old YouTube videos, but ever since then it's just been discontinued. It's like a messaging. It's like a messaging app that's just built into YouTube, and they suddenly just got rid of that. They had private messaging? Yeah, they had private messaging. People got their own section for you page. For you page. Yeah, they do have private messaging. Like I feel like we would have I would be talking to to a lot of famous people if if that feature was still a thing. But I guess they discontinued it because, you know, like there are other ways people could communicate, like Twitter and shit, Discord. It'd be pretty nice if you know, if at some point it comes back. Just so like YouTubers can know that whoever's messaging them is probably there for YouTube purposes and not anything else. Yeah, I watched YouTube since 2014. Oh. Well, I'm pretty sure when 2013 it was still there, like the private messaging feature of YouTube. Although I feel like you need to really look at your settings, I think, of your YouTube profile, because it's only going to be used for people who are, you know, content creators on YouTube. Let's make that. I miss the old time. Right? Yeah. I would have the same sentiment as you, because I was a big fan of the reason why I like to reminisce of the past YouTube was because it was like it used to be like a big animation boom on YouTube, but ever since they promoted watch time, animators started to die down in the mid 2010s. I would have the same sentiment as you if not for the fact that YouTube finally, I don't see people talk about this, but I feel like YouTube Shorts sort of gave a new gave a new wave of animators on YouTube. Like for example, me. I feel like a bunch of my views right now on early 2022 actually came from YouTube Shorts. And I feel like, you know, because of the length of you know, Shorts nature, like animators can now easily get more views in their what's it called, their work, without having to, you know, make it 10 minutes or something. So yeah, like I guess that's like the one good thing about Shorts. I see a lot of people complain about Shorts being added into YouTube like a while back, and I don't know, like I just don't have any problems with it. It's exactly what I needed at that time, at a time when I am struggling to even get like past 100 subscribers. Alright, so we need to now make the scarf. I think I've watched the proportions of the scarf at some point. Ugh. I remember when YouTubers were stretching videos to 10 minutes little times. Yeah. And I think those were also the times when Let's Plays were actually, you know, like a series of videos. I remember like watching a lot of Let's Plays of Markiplier playing Octodad. Out there, Happy Wheels was the thing, and but now I feel like I won't be able to enjoy it as much as I did back then, just because I don't know. It's like I don't think it's the fault of the format itself. It's just that I've recently I've recently losing track of keeping my attention on long formatted videos. I guess it's a bummer. Unless it's Minecraft, I don't know why, but I have this very nostalgic nostalgic time for this sort of nostalgic view on Minecraft, because I don't know, I just grew up with the game, and ever since then I just, you know, I would always be happy to watch a Captain Sparkles video every now and then, a long Captain Sparkles video. Alright, let's just do... Go. Remember when you could just upload Let's Plays without cutting and it would be watched? Great times. Yeah, because yeah, I think the reason why they never like videos back then were not that heavily edited as right now is because I don't think there were any available software that people could use that to easily edit so many videos at once, you know. Plus, you know, I think the bar is very the bar was set very low back then, where you can just play a normal you can just upload a 240p video on YouTube and it will get like tons of views. I mean, have you seen Me at the Zoo? That was alright, so that's a hood classic right there. I don't know why, but my cursor for some reason can't draw straight lines, or lines that I want. But canvas. Okay, let's just make the back here. Like I need to use by about 50%, so around 20. Oh well, let's just rotate this guy right there. And let's just 30. Connected to the arm. Right. Like that people uploaded whole anime in German on YouTube. People still do it, but not so often anymore. Yeah, I think that's because it's piracy, I think. I don't know, maybe it's because people actually, you know, it's actually illegal to do that, and you know, when YouTube does it, it's when YouTube finds out that you're uploading anime on the website, you'll get striked and stuff. That's a very very what's it called very very good do, even in a financial standpoint. I don't have going back from school and watching GTA 5 videos. Actually, you know what? I feel like Asian countries are eating good tonight when it comes to anime, because there's this there's just this site, and there's this site on YouTube. There's this channel on YouTube that you can go to, and it just plays straight up full anime episodes like Frieren, Demon Slayer. I think they also upload full episodes of freaking Chainsaw Man. And the good thing about that channel, it's called Muse Asia, is that they're doing it legally, actually, because Muse Asia actually strike the deal with some of the anime companies that are releasing the anime they upload into their site, and when it's uploaded there, like we can freaking watch it for free. I'm like, yo, this is a sweet deal. But the problem is that it's only available on in Southeast Asian countries and some East Asian countries as well. So, so you Westerners are probably frothing in the mouth while we're getting fat right here with all the fat anime titties that's being uploaded on YouTube. Well, let's just draw this shield. Yeah. Seems like YouTube doesn't care about old anime because they don't take it down. They don't. Maybe it's because the companies that are supposed to be copyrighting those old anime doesn't exist anymore. Maybe that's why. Like if you're talking about maybe something like, I don't know, what's that what's that anime that had like the oldest wife ever in recorded history, like Lum, right? That anime with Lum in it. I don't if you're I think if you're uploading like old episode the old episodes of that were released from the 1970s, I don't think the company would do anything about that, because I don't know, probably they don't exist anymore. That's a good thing. Muscles are better? Hey, muscles are better. Muscles are better. Yeah, not really. I think you're talking about drawing, I guess. Which in this case doesn't really have that much muscles, I guess. Dang, this scarf really saved my ass. Because I was debating to myself whether or not I'm gonna give this girl some breasts. But since the idea of giving her a scarf came to my mind, I don't need to worry about that anymore. I mean, old anime don't bring much money anymore besides One Piece, Dragon Ball, Yu-Gi-Oh, and some more. Who need anime girls when you can have muscle guys? Oh yeah, yeah. I guess you're right. I mean, I'm a JoJo fan, so. You watch JoJo? JoJo is like the best anime. Period. I like JoJo. It's not just from not just as a a toxic fan of the show, but just because of how of the ideas that they bring, that the series bring, that I've never seen it in any other in any other show so far. Like the fact that there's always a circulating character roster for every part, including, and there's not even like a main character, a main character that lasts for the entire show. Like it's a generational story. It's a generational story that I've never seen before so far. Like it's like so good. You should watch JoJo if you haven't yet. Like one of the wackiest things I've ever watched, and I love it. Baki is the best anime, but JoJo has its right to be one of the best. Yeah, yeah. I also want to get into Baki as well. I think I've watched like the first episode of it on Netflix, but I recently like dropped the show because I just got busy with life. But I've heard a lot of good things from it, like things that are that would pretty much rival JoJo when it comes to how weird it gets. So yeah, I'll check that out once I have free time. Anyway, let's draw this shield. Right now, I'm watching this anime that was based on a manga by this author named Naoki Urasawa. He is the author behind the recent recent anime adaptation called Pluto on Netflix. But then tried the 2000 original. Oh, I didn't know like Baki has. I didn't know like the Baki right now is something. It's a remake of some already existing anime, but yeah, I'm watching right now an anime called Monster. We'll say it's like one of the, it contains one of the most notable anime villains of all time, called Johann Liebert. That sounded like a these nuts jokes. if I fully committed to it, but it's actually a real name of this antagonist, and we're currently on episode 20, and I want to catch up to that as soon as possible. Because the story is very compelling. Is it good? No. I tried JoJo, but I hate Dio too much. What do you mean hate Dio? What do you mean you hate Dio? Like as a no one hates Dio. Maybe like ironically, but come on, like Dio is one hell of a character. I must say, like like he is so stupidly evil beyond belief that I don't think I could ever take Dio too seriously, and that's why I like him so much. Like I remember when he kicked the dog in episode 1 of all episodes. Like I said, the author is trying to make him as evil as he can get in a short amount of time, and something about that it's really funny to me. No one hates Dio, come on. I hate his personality. I mean I feel like that's you're supposed to feel that, you know? Like he is built to be hated. But if you're looking at it from a creative perspective, in the eyes of uh of who's the of Hirohiko Araki, the author of JoJo, it's just like it feels like a very funny writing decision that I really love. It's just so stupidly corny that it just comes back to being good at at the same time. Like he kicked the dog, and then in part one, he 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 turned a whole country of a whole European country into vampires. Then at the end of part one, he he refused to die and came back as a decapitated head. And then in part three, he came back, but with the body of the main character from part one. And in part three, he also what did he do? He fucking stand menacingly in front of a stairs, which made Abdul run away. I'm not talking about the Egypt, the Egypt, the Battle of Egypt arc. I'm talking about the flashback with Abdul. It's like the only thing I can remember from the from the flashback was that Abdul just walked into an alleyway in Egypt, and suddenly he was like he saw Dio standing there menacingly, and he run away like like could he just like could the author just, you know, make Dio do something evil? Because it feels like Abdul must have like saw a stranger and accidentally thought that it was Dio. Nah, I hate him too much. I just watched his death scene on YouTube because I didn't want to wait. Oh, I guess that makes sense. Yeah, part three is a drag, but I don't think that's the fault of Dio. It's just the fact that the main character is going through so many detours that made the story hella boring. Yeah, I don't see anything wrong with Dio. Dio's nice. Dio's stupidly evil, and I love it. Anyway, let's just make the scepter over here. Probably should have done a little bit of some art exercises before I stream because I'm having a hard time even drawing like a straight line. Go. All right. Go. I just watched the first too much. I just watched this episode. This was the three first episodes. You talking about part one, because it doesn't get good, and like it's not good in the first 10 episodes, to be honest with you. Like if you want to get into JoJo, you need to sit through the first 10 episodes. Then once you get introduced to Joseph, it's all just one hell of a ride, man. Yeah, the parts where Jonathan was the main character was actually like the worst of JoJo in my opinion. But once you get introduced to Joseph in episode 11, I think 11 or 10, things get really crazy, you know. Like Joseph, not Jonathan, like Joseph Joestar. It's like the best. I feel like it's one of the best main characters in JoJo. It's because he's just a very funny guy, you know. And once you get to him, it's you're basically a JoJo fan for life. Joseph is your gateway to the Muslim of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Oh my god, I can't draw straight lines right now. Fuck. Ah, okay. You just rewatched Maid Sama? What's Maid Sama? You mean like Kobayashi's Dragon Maid? This Kobayashi's Dragon Maid? Is that the what you're talking about? Maid Sama? I haven't watched that in a while. I watched season 1, but I didn't watch season 2 yet. Well, I remember all I saw from season 2 was the fact that there's this big titty lolly dragon, and I was I was kind of repulsed by it, and that's why I didn't watch it yet. It's an old anime. Oh, when was it? When was it published? Fuck, hold on. Feels like a very generic title. Like with every other anime coming out right now, it would be a sin, I guess, for the anime industry if an anime title is less than 30 letters long. Okay, let me just draw the hands. But before that, I need to work on my hand game, guys. It looks very. This looks very bony, you know. I feel like Skeletor must like it's supposed to be like a skeleton hands than anything else. I'm more of a fan of anime between 2000 and 2010. The anime came 2010. Oh, it's someone came 2010. Are there any old anime I watched back then? In that time era? I don't think so. I think the oldest anime I watched is, I think, Angel Beats. Angel Beats came out in the mid 2010s, right? I also tried watching what's it called? What's the other anime? With the music? It's the anime with a song named God Knows. Haruhi Suzumiya, I think that was the name of the anime. I tried watching that on Netflix, and I couldn't get into it because for some reason the episodes in Netflix were all scrambled, out of order. So that really put a dent in my taste in that anime. But yeah, I think like Angel Beats is the only anime I watched before 2010 that was made before 2010. And maybe even I forgot the other one. It's called 11 Eyes. I don't know. I watched those when I was just getting into anime back in 2014. Did you know like did you know that my first ever anime that I ever watched was Sword Art Online of all animes? And that really affected me as in my childhood because freaking Sword Art Online made really put me into an edgy phase. Really put me into an edgy phase when I was 12. When I was only 12 years old. Thankfully, the next anime I watched was a banger, although still as edgy as Sword Art Online. It's called Madoka Magica, and it's a one hell of a take in the magical girl genre. What's this? Jamungan from 2012 is also great, but I love Elfen Lied. Elfen Lied sounds familiar. Elfen Lied, what the heck? I feel like an anime reviewer from YouTube talked about it at one point. What's Elfen Lied? Ooh. That sounds like a Sword Art Online clone for some reason. To me. Elfen Lied. But yeah, watch. I watched Madoka Magica. It was like a people say it's a spoof of the magical girl genre, but this was I watched it when I didn't even know the genre of magical girls existed. Heck, I don't even watch any magical girl anime up to now. Aside from that, but I'd say it's really epic, even if you don't know anything about the genre itself. In my opinion. I think the reason why 12-year-old me liked it was because it's hella dark, and that's just something that can get the attention of any prepubescent teen in the 2010s. Opening of Elfen Lied is my favorite opening of all time. Oh really? Better check that out. Because even though I don't want to watch, even if I'm not feeling like watching anime, I will listen to some anime OSTs every now and then. Fuck, this hands are crap. These hands are crap, man. Ah shit. Okay. At least my feet game is pretty much in par. I don't know why, but for some reason I had a struggle. I struggle making feet in my earlier works. But after I was given a suggestion that you know, feet have ankles, rounded ankles, and toes that are far more wide apart than the side of the foot that is near the leg. I pretty much nailed the foot game, I guess. Anyway, I'll listen to the Elfen Lied if I have time. Alright, how is this layer? Like, oh, okay, not bad. Could use some better line art, but all not bad. I think I'm going to make the pointed. Yeah, it works. Okay. Funny thing, I also tried to draw feet right now and struggle with it. But how's your hand game though? I want to know. That's I feel like that's the most important part, because I feel like every artist suffers from shitty hand syndrome, and that will last for like for a very long time, you know. But yeah, any tips on drawing hands? Probably use some right now. Here there's some fingers. And oh fuck this. By the way, what art program do you use? Are you a Krita guy? You gotta be a Krita guy since you're watching the stream. Or are you like a are you one of the big two guys? You know, Photoshop or Clip Studio Paint? It's a-okay, but besides that, my hands look like shit. Wow. All right. That's hmm. I think that's also my problem. Well, do fists, but I can't do in hands. I tried following a tutorial by Mark Brunette on hands, but still the problem still happens. It's my hand game is shit. And you use paper? Wow. Okay, wait, why am I saying that as if it's impressive? It's that's the normal way people do it, right? And paper? Yeah, good on you, man. Means you have a you're if you're at a party and you wanna show off your skills, you can just do it on the fly, get a pen and paper, you can probably draw some muscly men if you want to. Nice, pretty nice. Do you ever think about drawing stuff digitally? No, I don't think I feel like digital art will lose its value in a couple of years just because AI is slowly blurring the line between what's made by man and which one's made by computer. It's really shitty if you think about it. The state of AI art. Okay, so legs. The only people I need to impress are me. Aw. I guess that's a good way of looking at it. That's a good way of looking at your art, yeah. Even me, I tried to I wanna make sure that whenever I draw something or make something on the internet or in this channel, it's gotta be like something that I wanna do rather than something that other people would want me to do. I feel like I sometimes forget that I like doing what I'm doing. Because I did a lot of freaking parody animation back in 20 back last year, and I feel like I've lost touch of back then I lost touch of the fact that I want to do this as a hobby. So like it's a good thing I sort of realized that I want to get start liking art again. So earlier this year I decided, I don't know, like late last year I decided to to actually make something that I like. And that thing is to make an original animated film made in a different style that I'm not used to, but I really want to master. Um, and that animated film didn't get a lot of views, but I don't think I don't see that as failure in my part. It's just that I just feel glad that I was able to make something that ambitious in this part of my art journey, you know. And I want to make more stuff like that, more original animated films. Uh, I do have a bunch of short stories I wrote when I was just a little kid. And I have to actually say that I have some of them saved up in my hard drive right now, and it's currently saved in a. It's currently backed up, so I can view it any computer that I want to. But I'm reading at some of these stories I made when I was still a kid, and I thought that, you know, if I tweak some of the events of these short stories, I could probably make a very good animation with it. So yeah, I want to get back into doing some more animated or more original stuff, original animated stuff. Okay, so I feel like this is too thick. I'm back in 5 minutes, 8 minutes. All right. But yeah, let's continue talking for my VOD watchers here. Yeah, I do have a bunch of stories lined up. I'm never gonna be running out of ideas at this point. I probably have a lot of ideas that would last me for the next 10 years. When it comes to animation ideas, because one, animation takes a long time, and two, I have a lot of freaking ideas here that I've created ever since I was like a little kid, because I wanted to be like a writer at one point, and I was thinking of publishing some of these stories into some online publisher like Submittable, but that never came. So instead, I have this backlog of original stories in my hard drive, and I'm thinking, you know, maybe they'll not be published as you know, articles in a magazine or something, but I can make them as an animation in my channel, and the thought of that is making me excited, you know. Aside from that, I do have some other things planned. Like, I want to make an animated music video, since an animated music video, since I've pretty much learned a new skill last year, which is on making music using DAW software. It would be cool if I could be able to accompany some of the music I make, accompany one of the music I make with a fully fledged music video. Accompany the sweet sounds of orchestral music. Pretty nice. Alright, so I think I need thin, then thick, and without here, thin. Now, and I'm also planning to do a Feathers and Snowflake sequel animation, I guess. I want to make Feathers and Snowflake a series at some point, but I don't know if I want to dedicate some time into an idea that into a sequel, because I don't know, I feel much more fulfilled if I make something that is wholly original than something that stems from an already existing idea that I've already made. But there's no like, by the way, guys. It's just this web comic I did back then. I've recently turned it into an animation. Back in Christmas of 2022, and I feel like that was like a good, probably a good end to the series. But then again, it did feel like you can still work. It did feel like I can still work something out. The story, the characters I just created. Maybe I'll bring it back at some point. Who knows? Who knows what I'll do next? For now, I wanna take a break when it comes to the amount of animations I'm making, because I've recently released my longest animation yet, called Candlewick. But in exchange of that, I have neglected to do a bunch of college work. So I wanna sort some stuff out in my real life before I can jump back into a big project like that. It's very fun to make, but I gotta be realistic with what I output in the coming months, you know. Or else I'm not gonna be posting stuff here anymore. Oh well. Right, next we need to draw this. I feel like I lazily drew a snake head now. Let's go for a style like that. I do like I don't know if the style that I'm going for is being communicated by you guys, but I'm going for like a kind of Big Nate sort of art style, like a newspaper comic art style. So we're going for a lot of big, harsh outlines. That's why I'm being very particular with how thick and some of these lines are. Like that. Okay, so far Krita is winning. I'm not going back to GIMP anymore, guys. Krita has opened my eyes to what a good art program can be. This big. Same for this. Probably just. Wait, no, this. Okay, not bad. Ugh, I need to drink water. Alright, hold on, guys. I need to hydrate. Okay. Let me just my body will be paralyzed for a bit, but It's just me going to the. Okay. Hydrate. Right. Don't forget to hydrate, guys. I also forget to hydrate sometimes. Um, because I was always thinking to myself, why am I losing a lot of my focus? Whenever I'm just doing anything in general, like listening, feature, or even like keeping track of my streaming schedule. As sometimes I stream a little bit later than planned, and I've listened to some suggestions, including from my parents who are basically just medical professionals themselves. They're dentists, and their recommendations to me are then to take medicine is to hydrate, hydrate, hydrate and shit. And I didn't really take it seriously at first because of course I'm gonna hydrate. I mean, I'm not, no one's gonna survive throughout the day without water. But then I started observing my own drinking habits, and I realized that I'm not really drinking as much water as what's being recommended. Keep saying that you should drink like 8 to 10 glasses of water, but I mean, like that number will fluctuate depending on the person that you are, but generally you need to drink 8 to 10 glasses of water. Um, but I decided to count the number of water the number of glasses I drink each day, and I realized I'm drinking less than usual. Um, and mostly because I don't really bring a jug whenever I go to my college campus. I just I don't know. I mean, I do bring a water bottle, but that water bottle is not it's not 8 glasses high, and that really forces me to sort of conserve my water throughout the day. But in exchange, I'm getting less water than I would have if I just brought a water jug. And ever since then, now I've been making sure to always go to my water dispenser and get some water. You know, water is not overrated, guys. Go drink your. Anyway, they're gonna draw the wings here right now. Go and sketch this out. People underestimate the difference between drinking sugar drinks and water. I know the difference between drinking 1 to 2 liters of water a day and one soda. Oh, you do? Wait, what do you mean difference? Like, to me, I know that drinking soda is not the same as drinking water, but I never really understood why. Is there a reason why? Is it because of the sugar that's inside? Is it like, I don't know, absorbing the water that the water is supposed to be absorbing? But because it's absorbed by the sugar, it doesn't count. Interesting. I don't really drink. I never really drank any soda when I was a kid. Me, I thought that I just thought that whenever I tasted soda, freaking disliked it because of business and stuff. My Asian, I think it has to do with. No, this is not an Asian thing. This is just a me thing. My me genes just think that just think that whenever I taste soda, it just feels like I'm eating a whole chili pepper in my mouth, and I never really liked soda when I was a kid. I mean, I drink 1 month only water and 1 month only soda. It'll feel so much better with only water. Why? Wait a minute. I need a backstory here. Why did you only drink soda for 1 month? That's that's not something people just voluntarily choose to do, you know. Unless you're in college, I guess that's when you're in college. I guess you would have to. Your mates are only buying you soda. I guess that makes sense. Yeah. Why do you only drink soda? What the fuck? Anyway. Oh, hi Bez, what's up? Talking about water, the importance of water drinking. This is the best. This is the best streaming topic right now. Oh, okay. Got scared there for a second. What the? I got scared there for a second because I thought that my old computer crashed. Hey, what was I talking about again? I was talking about water drinking. Yeah, water drinking. Stress eating. Oh, okay. Okay, I guess that makes sense. I also noticed I also do stress eating as well. I try to avoid eating whenever I'm stressed by just keeping myself busy during the day. Yeah, this is like a problem, in my opinion. No, wait, no, it's not. This is not an opinion thing. This is more so a real thing. People go to. Bullying equals. Oh, you get bullied? No, I never got bullied. That's something I've ever experienced before. Because I was homeschooled when I was high school. By the time I reached college, I guess people have already grown up and realized that bullying is bad. Yeah, I never got bullied before. I guess it also helps that I'm probably live in a Asian country wherein people are pretty much trying to be their best at school. Yeah, I never been bullied. Nor have I ever met anyone during my high school years or even middle school years that ever goes to that exhibits the jock persona that you see in I don't know, American movies. I see a lot of media wherein there's this type of classmate that you see in every high school show or movie, wherein this person would just be into parties and drinking and going to bars. I never met that person ever in middle school or high school. And it was only when I finally entered college that I met people like that. And when I met when I met people like that, I thought they were trying to act cool and shit. Then when I checked their Facebook stories, see them actually at a bar, drinking, doing karaoke. I was like, wait, you people exist? People like those exist? Do you know anything about plugins in Clip Studio? No, I don't know any plugins on Clip Studio. I'm more so a. I would like to say I'm more of a GIMP guy. But I rarely use GIMP to. I haven't drawn GIMP. I haven't drawn in GIMP for a long time, and as for Krita, which is the program I'm using right now, I never. It's like my first time using it, so I don't have any knowledge on Clip Studio Paint. You can ask me about some Blender stuff if you want to. That's more so my expertise. If you look at my channel, you can see that I do a lot more 3D renders than drawings. Sorry, haha. Oh. Well, yeah, I don't know if I can help you either with Krita plugins. Krita is I'm also a new. I mean, you saw the title, right? It's like my first time drawing in Krita. I mean, no, it isn't, because this is. I pretty much tested Krita before the stream, but this is my first time streaming Krita on stream. Drawing Krita on stream, you know. But yeah, I don't know anything about any Krita plugins. Yeah. Yeah, don't worry, man. That's okay. Although, why would you want a plugin for Krita? There's a lot of brushes for you that. I mean, based on my experience with Krita itself, so far, it's a perfect program on its own. I mean, look at this look at all these brushes, man. What? Look at all these brushes, man. This is. You're pretty much eating good tonight when it comes to the amount of brushes in Krita. Like what, you cannot improve on perfection if you have this much brushes. Not to mention, you know, there are also some other stuff here they can do, like some filters and stuff. It may be, I don't know. I just like this coming from a GIMP user, by the way. So, this could just be like a very foundational stuff. When it comes to if you're like a Photoshop or Clip Studio Paint guy. But man, if you're a GIMP user and you switch to Krita, it's like going from eating scraps from a garbage bin to finally eating at a buffet table filled with, I don't know, rice, exquisite cuisine, so many brushes. I'm technically speechless with what the fuck with how good Krita is as an art program, coming from GIMP. I've installed a plugin from Toei Animation from Clip Studio Paint. Oh, did? Oh, you're an animator? Are you an animator? You gotta be you gotta be, since you're referencing Toei Animation. But yeah, I don't know any freaking plugins, man. I'm just here to appreciate the. I'm just here to have my eyes open to the possibilities of Krita. as an art programmer. Brushes sounds tasty. Yeah, it is tasty, man. Look at this shit. Oh my god. Look at this brushes, man. Can't wait to use all of them. Yeah, like Gimp. My god, their brushes are hella shit, man. There's this one brush in Gimp by default that's just kind of like a texture brush in Krita, but instead of of have it be something something that you would use like a leaf stamp or a grass stamp or even this bubble stamp, it makes a bunch of bell peppers in your scene, and it's shit. I know there are more plugins. Look, this brushes. Yeah. Yeah, the brushes sold me the moment I discovered them. It's great, man. I don't know any Krita users, any notable Krita users in YouTube, aside from maybe the official Krita YouTube channel. So I'm probably not the best person when it comes to vending you some Krita stuff. I'm just okay, hold on. Yeah. I'm just here to appreciate the program, man. Oof, oh well. This Drawed shield. This draconic shield. Kind of inspired by this dragon over here. Ugh. Looking. Alright, so far so good. I feel like the lines planted. That's okay. So far, I think. All right. Let's do some more outlining right here. Oh well. Okay. I'm probably gonna stay quiet once I start coloring this because line art is pretty much a no-brainer for me, I guess. Oh fuck. Sucks. But wait. Go. I'm going to animate some things, but I'll be listening to your music in the live stream. Nice, man. Damn. You know, it's nice. Nice talking to people while you stream, while you do some art. It's like you're part of a community, you know. A lot of people in my circle does any art. What he says is appreciative of art as me. I mean, I go to a college, medical college, studying dentistry in my course, and we do have some artists in technically artists in my course, I mean, like we draw a bunch of body parts for my anatomy class at one time, and There are a lot of people who can draw really well with just a pen and paper. Like I said, like if you told me that that was a drawing, I'll be like, shit, that's not a drawing, that's a photo. It's their art is that good. But they're not really that. I don't really see them talk about how they what the about their appreciation for art. It's just that they're more so people who want to get into the field of medicine. Which I guess is fine by me, fine by them. I mean, you can't fault anyone who wants to be a doctor. But we need more doctors in our society, you know. But you know, it would help. It would be, I would appreciate it if, you know, there would be some people that I can meet that want to study about art, have some level of appreciation for it. Also draw while hearing your stream. Hey, nice. Oh my god, this feels so wholesome, man. But we're not making any parasocial relationships here, right? I have no idea who you are, so let's let's set some boundaries here, all right? We're not friends. We're just people who met online. But I'm willing to talk with people, even though I don't know you. let's not make any freaking let's not make a blood pact here, you know. But yeah, it's very chilling to just do art with someone, you know. Whoa, it's 5:27 now. Oh my god. 5:27? What do you 5:27? It's 4:30 in the afternoon in my time zone. I guess are you from Hawaii or something? Like I mean, there's anything east from me. Aside from maybe Japan, I guess. I thought we had something special. Oh come on, man! You've seen all those VTubers who are, and all those I don't know, those women who stream on Twitch that try to sell you on the girlfriend experience. I don't want to be that. I don't want to be that kind of streamer, you know. You gotta set some boundaries, or else you're gonna force your audience with some fake promises. But yeah, I thought we had something special. No, we are strangers. Yeah, I wanna build an audience, but I wanna be honest with myself at the same time. So you guys gotta understand, right? It's it's just a normal, it's just a thing that I've sort of gathered after so much drama from the internet, if you catch my drift. All these VTubers and streamers talking about parasocial relationships, it's very bad. And I know that there will be some people who would still be into that, who you know would mistake me as a friend. But you know, at least I can just be outright say to people that, you know, this ain't gonna be like a thing. A close-knit thing, you know. So I can avoid people making toxic relationships. They're like VTubers because they act like friends with the viewer. Yeah. You're watching me now. I'm technically a VTuber, right? Or or something of that sort, right? You're talking to me now, you know. You're not really defending yourself with that. It's I mean, look at me. I'm an avatar in the internet. That's technically a VTuber, right? And yeah, I get your point. It's maybe you're really just not into that kind of VTuber, you know, the ones that are that sell you into the girlfriend or boyfriend experience. Show how you make your avatar. I feel like you can check on my YouTube channel. Actually, I made this video called "The Art of Making 3D VTubers." The video showcased me making another 3D VTuber that's not this wizard model, but the process I showed to you guys is technically the same as when I was making this wizard model on from back before. I don't get why people donate 30 euros to a VTuber. That makes 5,000 euros in a month. I don't think that's you mean like in a daily thing? In a daily grind? I don't know. Maybe I think the reason why they get so rich is because they really do sell you in their personality. Yeah, I think that's just it. It's just that people like them so much that they want to support their favorite creator and shit. It's it's pretty much the whole reason why the VTubers exist as a medium of entertainment. Plus, you know, they actually do make they do make quality stuff aside from the streams, you know. Like if you watch I don't know, some of those Hololive girls, they make music videos as well. So if you're into music, if you donate into their streams, you're pretty much supporting the creation of more music to come channel. I guess you want to brush down like that. Interesting how VTuber makes some pervert joke, but are discussed when viewers make such jokes. Yeah, I can agree with you on that. It's I feel like the whole sexual jokes in the VTuber industry has gotten a bit too stale. Like I laughed at it at one point when I was still new to VTubing, but now people are just making a lot of dick and boob jokes on the internet, and I'm like, okay, can you please give me more things to work with aside from talking about your genitalia and stuff. It's weird, you know. Yeah, I can agree with you. That's like one thing I don't like about VTubing. I love VTubing when it was still when it still feels like everyone is doing something special. Like when like the thing that got me into VTubing was the fact that no one has ever streamed while in a animated avatar before. And it's also the only kind of the only type of stream wherein people can be fake, I would say. I'd say fake, but it feels like they're crossing they're sort of at a line between what's real and what's not. Not donate to people that already make much money. Okay, that's for you to say. But yeah, yeah, you VTubers. I feel like VTubers peak when it's still pretty new, but once the well dried up and a lot of people came in doing the same exact thing, it kind of got stale. Uh, Although there's still some VTubers that got me a little bit intrigued. There was this one guy who decided to make an AI VTuber. Say what you will about AI itself, but that was a pretty innovative thing in the medium of VTubing. There was also this was a time when this one company debuted a whole generation of male VTubers. I don't want to name the company because they're pretty much in something right now. Holy shit! But yeah, that's a very interesting thing when that came out. And then but then after that it's just pretty same thing. Hopefully there would be like you know what I want from VTubing to happen in the next few years? I want it to sort of reflect. I sort of want a VTuber that sort of inspired by wrestling, of all things. So if you guys don't know, like wrestling is kind of like a pseudo sport, wherein it's nothing is really real when it comes to the sport of wrestling. But in exchange for that, people are pretty much making up a lot of these interesting storylines with the characters that they play in the ring. There was this one storyline in the WWE going along with the Bloodline. Pretty interesting. And I want there to be a VTuber that sort of takes advantage of the lore of her character. You know? Would it be interesting if there was actually a VTuber that actually committed to the lore that they started out with? That feels like something that I would watch, in my opinion. Yeah, it's kind of like what Gigok said at one point, like it's wrestling but with waifus. I want that to actually become something at some point, you know. Because I like my long-term storytelling, and if they could pull something out, or at least make something out of the lore that they started off with, that would be pretty interesting. I feel like I just alienated a lot of people by just talking about VTubing, so let's just move on to something else. Okay, let's just finish this freaking art right here. Art right here. Whew, okay. And it's like the most I've ever talked in the stream. Guess I'm really that passionate about freaking Japanese culture, I guess. Okay, so let's just make talk about something American. I feel like I'm putting too much attention lead culture. I noticed that there's a new Deadpool movie coming out. You guys watch that? That was like a very good comeback for the Marvel Cinematic Universe. I think it's a Marvel Cinematic Universe. It features the X-Men, but is the X-Men now officially part of the MCU? The question. Um, but this Deadpool movie made me think. Made me think that made me think that this is like the first in a long time that I've ever been invested in a Marvel movie. You guys have like the same sentiment as me, and you're more of a DC fan. What did DC release that made you a DC fan? And like what was the unless you're a comic book reader, right, which I'm not, so I understand. But Marvel hasn't been doing well when it comes to whatever they're releasing right now, the mainstream. Like I never watched Captain Marvel. I never watched Captain the Falcon the Winter Soldier TV show that they released on Disney Plus. Basically anything Disney Plus related, any Disney Plus related Marvel project released after Endgame. Aside from maybe Loki. Loki was pretty nice. I watched the last season, the second and the last season of Loki. That was interesting. That was an interesting series, but not that didn't really had me interested enough to watch any other property after that. And I feel like the Deadpool movie was just something that Marvel needs. And heck, even the Deadpool movie, the Deadpool franchise. Because I remember when Deadpool 2 was released, and I feel like it didn't have that much of a lasting impact as the first Deadpool movie. Mostly because the first Deadpool movie sort of exploited the superhero fatigue from back then, and 2018's Deadpool 2 was just doing the same thing, I guess. But with Deadpool and Wolverine, I feel like it's a good time for it to be released, in my opinion. Because unlike last time, unlike in 2016 where it feels like Marvel is at least heading places, with Marvel right now, I don't know, it feels like a very directionless franchise, and I feel like that's a good thing for Deadpool, because that's something that it could mock. like Deadpool is just built to just screw over executives and shit. um, so the fact that it's being released right now, it's pretty good timing for the Deadpool franchise. Anyways, we need to complete the line art here. Ouch, my hand. Oh my god. You guys ever fuck? You guys ever like draw so much on your, I don't know. Do you guys ever draw so much that your freaking hands start to freaking cramp and shit? It's happening to me mostly with my right hand because I'm a right hand guy. Yeah, I've been a lot of cramps lately. Not sure if I should have that be taken to a doctor, because I've seen people, artists online, talk about how much how much um how much they experience pain in their hands. They go to the doctor, they would be diagnosed with carpal syndrome. Um, that would suck if I have it right now. But I don't think it's that. bad. Hopefully. Alright. Nah, but I made a deal with Cthulhu how to draw hands, feet, and faces. Oh my god. Dang. I knew I'd get a Cthulhu reference in this stream. Cthulhu. Yo, Cthulhu. No, I actually read some of Lovecraft's works back in 2019 when I was really into writing stuff for my own. I brought this book on the bookstore, just a collection of Lovecraft's short stories. Because I didn't know that Lovecraft makes, but for the majority of Lovecraft's works, it's short stories. But that was my introduction to Lovecraft through this anthology series with hits like Call of Cthulhu. What the other ones called? Cold Air. Yeah, Cold Air. There's also Whisper of the Darkness and fucking what's it called? Anyway, yeah, it's like a bunch of Cthulhu stuff, and I never got all of the racial implications until I've read through mostly the entirety of Apology series. I was like, oh wait, this aged horribly. All these stories age horribly. My God. But yeah, that's just something to look forward to when you're not really look forward to, but look at when you're reading Lovecraft. I have a collection of all Lovecraft stories. I even have a Lovecraft fan manga. Wow, I didn't know people made some manga out of Junji Ito. Not Junji Ito. I mean Lovecraft. H.P. Lovecraft. I don't know. I don't know why Junji Ito came to my mind. Maybe because I don't know, like Lovecraft and Junji Ito. They kind of feel like their works are the same, you know. Just that one started out their career as a manga artist, and one started out their career as a writer. But yeah, craft, nice. Wait, no, wait, they take that back. No, I don't. That's why I don't know why. I had a little bit of a freaking brain fart there. What I meant to say is Lovecraft's work. Pretty much, I pretty much figured out what the roots of existential horror, cosmic horror, of from Lovecraft's works. What's that Junji Ito manga? Oh, nice. Ito. I love some of my favorite works of Junji Ito is probably the Hanging Balloons, Uzumaki, and then there's I think called The Long Dream, wherein there was this guy who just couldn't wake up from his sleep, and as he slept, his body starts to morph into something alien and shit. And then there's also one short manga from him, wherein the whole horror of the manga was that there was this guy with multiple foreheads. And I'm like imagining when when I'm reading this. Like this feels like a stab on anyone who has like a very big forehead. Like does Junji Ito have a fear for anyone with big foreheads? Or with I don't know, with a receding hairline? It's really it's a really funny manga. But it is scary when looking back at the drawings that he does. Okay, I think I'm pretty much done with the lineart. Okay, maybe I'll deal with the. I'll deal with the freaking. You love Gyo? Isn't Gyo the manga wherein he introduced a bunch of spider sharks? Yeah. Yeah, it's also my favorite mangaka as well. Although it's the only mangaka I've read. It's the only manga author that I've extensive knowledge about. I want to read more manga, but the problem is that it's a money and time commitment to get yourself invested into a series. Unlike anime, wherein you can pretty much get a bunch of anime episodes for a sweet deal for a streaming service. Like with manga, you have to like purchase a lot of manga chapters, a lot of books, and I don't know if my wallet can handle such investment. You know, with Junji Ito, it doesn't. His series are a lot short. Like I mean, Uzumaki is just one book compared to maybe like My Hero Academia, wherein the entire freaking series spans multiple chapters and shit that stands beyond one book. It's frightening for my wallet. So yeah, that's why Junji Ito is probably like the only manga I'll ever read. But we're out. Natural. Right. Fix all these. That. Oh hi, Bibina? Radfajora. Rafajova. Hello. Are you the Spanish guy that I talked to like a few weeks back? You were that was a very long time ago. Hi, hey, hello. Welcome to the stream. We are talking about hydration at one point, but then we talked about Marvel Cinematic Universe, then Junji Ito, then Lovecraft, and then VTubers. It's one hell of a this is one hell of a stream. Welcome. Enjoy yourself. Pretty much a chill stream. I don't think anything Hans was gonna hear aside from completing this artwork. Alright. Okay, maybe we can focus on the coloring right now. So hue layer. Call this the art layer. And call the other layer fucking color layer. My PC is currently here the span of my PC. I hope that's a good thing for my stream. Probably crash in a bit, but let's see. All right, let's give this guy some color. Girl, I mean, gal, some color. Let me see how good the paint bucket tool. This Krita, because when I used GIMP before, the bucket tool was weird. Yeah, Krita, it creates these lines for some reason. If I like that, but the thing, if I change the threshold. Oh. Oh, okay, this worked. Oh, there we go. Wait, what? Wait a minute, wait. Okay, that works. I don't know why that why that automatically got rid of everything, but okay. Well, the whites, I mean. Okay, let's just paint all of this. Okay, wait, this is ends all the way here. Okay. Just make color in the parts where I want to color. Can on actually coloring the gal. Keep forgetting that this is a girl. It's supposed to be a woman. A Valkyrie girl. Valkyrie. There's no such thing as a male Valkyrie, right? A male Valkyrie? Norse mythology? Am I just uneducated? Yeah, we're going for this. Coloring. Right. That. Layout. I have to fix the line art at some point. Now let's focus on coloring. There we go. Ooh. Time check is 5:01. My god. I've been streaming for I think 2 hours already. 2 hours worth of just me tracing some fine art. A rough sketch, I mean. Auto saving. Good. But my computer crashed, but I guess it. Right. Been taking a lot of classes. I'm not the class. I've been watching a lot of tutorials from Mark Burnett. Mark Burnett's an awesome dude. If you wanna go check him out, he does a lot of art tutorials on YouTube. And he's the guy that pretty much got me to learning a few drawing exercises. Get me started with improving my 2D art game. Hear a dog in the background? Yeah, it's the Philippines, so there's always gonna be a stray dog somewhere off in the distance. Yeah, there are a lot. I just noticed after you pointed out that there are a lot of stray cats and dogs, in my country. It's kind of cute. Never, never you're just walking around the camp, around the I don't know, like a university campus, and suddenly see like a kitten in the hallway. It's it's kind of puts you back in to nature, you know. Hey guys, do you ever do you guys also see some stray cats and dogs in your parts of the world? I feel like with the Philippines, like no one really has any. There's no such thing as, I don't know, like one of those dog cops that try to, I don't know, put dogs. There's no such thing as a pound here. It's just we just let dogs go around the city and shit. That could be a sign of the fact that we don't really keep track of animals with probable signs of diseases. So it's fine. Love dogs? I'm more of a cat person. I think. Yeah, I'm more of a cat person because I feel like I'm not really a cat person, but more so like I would rather own a cat than a dog. Is it because with cats, it's less of a commitment with cats? Like, I feel like with cats, you can just they can just do whatever they want, and they won't really fault you if you ignore them for a very long time. And that's good for me. I like dogs, but I don't know if I would have the time to actually take care of a dog. I would feel sad if I own a dog, but I don't have. But if I have a dog, but I don't really, you know, take the time to actually take him for walks and shit. You know, it's I feel like that's more of a me problem than a dog problem. There are no stray dogs in Germany? But you do have stray cats, right? I like the dogs. I like the dogs with the egg. Right? I don't know, if I ever have a dog, I just want the dog to just do whatever he wants. I mean come on, like you know, I feel like the reason why I try to have dogs do whatever they want is because I have a dad that used to take care of, used to, you know, train dogs as a you know, as a recreational thing. But the way he trains dogs is kind of brutal. Like, I don't want to get into any specifics, but let me just say that when she talks about how he train dogs, it was kind of fucking disgusted with how with his method of training dogs, and ever since then I feel like I don't trust myself with owning a dog, just because I feel like I would just let the dog down and I don't know, just do something that would probably hurt the dog. I don't know, it's just just let dogs be dogs, you know. And the cat can stay. the cat is nice, you know. Let sleep. Shit. The cat is made to just be cats. But dogs, I don't know. Like, dogs are meant to be trained, but I don't know how to train a dog and shit. Weird. A stray cat. We have cats with owners, but they are free walking around the street. Dogs will most likely end up put down in jail. Really? Oh, that's sad. Can dogs just be dogs? Come on. Yeah, dogs are cool, but don't trust me with that. Don't trust me or my family with a dog. It's pretty much game over for the dog if if it comes, especially if it comes near my dad. You know, it's no, I don't wanna give my dad a dog. All right. Do the fill tool. Nice. Okay. I think I like this fill tool. It's much better than GIMP. That's my hourly roast of GIMP and my praise of Krita. You know, when before I looked into Krita, I also looked into other programs that artists and animators use to draw some 2D art and animation. I've also looked into a program called Krita. Not Krita. I mean, Krita's the one I'm using right now. Another program called Fire Alpaca. This is way before I got into Blender, so or Krita. So this was at a time when I didn't really know how 2D art programs function in a way. I remember just having a very unimpressive time with a Fire Alpaca, and I also tried using other software like what's it called? Other 2D animation software. Because I wanted to get into animation long before I got into Blender animation. It's this animation program called OpenTunes. I heard was once used by Studio Ghibli to make some of their films. But when I looked at how 2D animation is made in general, I was kind of freaking much gave up. just knowing that you have to freaking draw every frame just to make even like a 10-minute animation. Also, I also got into Paint Tool Sai, I think, but Sai felt too simple, you know? It's no one wants to be held responsible if a stray dog bites them. Oh yeah, I guess so. Yeah, yeah, I guess that's why pounds exists. But I don't know. It's like, do I really want to put the dog in jail if they don't even know that's wrong? They're not like humans where they can distinguish what's right and what's wrong. Like yeah, I do think dogs should be controlled in that regards, but I mean it's be punished by taking them to dog prison or something, you know? It's weird. It's supposed to how it works. You just get the dog vaccinated or something. You know, like get the dog to a shelter or something. That would be donated to someone who want to, you know, take care of a dog for once they get a dog for free. That would be nice. Anyway, let's just keep coloring here. Alright. Stray dogs can also have rabies. Just inject them with some vaccine just you know, just get rid of the rabies from the stray dogs, I guess, you know? Inject them with medicine or something. Then let them go. That would be That'd be a better alternative than just keeping them in a isolated chamber for a very long time. Pressing the wrong button. Alright, let me just save this freaking project. Oh my god, my back. Oh. Oh. Okay. You guys need to stretch. I'm gonna stretch a bit. Oh. Dang, 3 hours, 2 hours of work. On to coloring and line art. Don't forget to use the freaking build tool. Now let me see if I can it's all colored up. Or have it all colored up. Okay, let's oh. Oh, okay. Go. Yes, yes, yes. Oops. Try not to color out the lines. You know what would be a good would be a nice a nice pet for me? I would want a I would want a hamster. I've never seen anyone in the Philippines own a hamster, but I want one. Just for the fact that when you get a hamster, it comes with a little playground for itself. Like I feel like the hamster is the hamster has come built with a bunch of products that are just so fun for them. Like with cats and dogs, what you get with them is, I don't know, like a frisbee or a ball. With a hamster, what they get is a spinning wheel, a bunch of pipes that feels like, I don't know, like one of those playgrounds that you see from an old McDonald's restaurant. McDonald's have like freaking hamsters have it good. It comes to the amount of things that they can play with that come from the pet store or something. Hamsters are nice. Want the snail? Snail? Really? That's weird. Might as well like own a rock or something. Why do you like to own a snail? That's a very odd choice for a pet. Feel very fun. So you can make your own like terrarium or something with that. If that's the case, then I think that'd be pretty cool. I've seen a lot of these terrarium videos online and seeing how this one little tank of plants and a little ecosystem starts to form out of this little tank. A very thing. Anyway, let me just fill this up. Just like that, we have being colored up. Oh, we just need to do this a little bit right here. I wouldn't even get. I see. You're a SpongeBob. You're a SpongeBob guy. You're a sponge. Yes, why cannot say SpongeBob? SpongeBob guy. Dang. Was that there was this one song from one of the episodes of SpongeBob SquarePants. What was it called again? When Gary went out, I think. Like it goes like, Gary, that I knew I was wrong. Open or Oppenheimer? What? Where did Oppenheimer come from? That's one hell of a detour from Gary. I have two sides, Oppenheimer and Gary. That's like the first thing that comes to mind when I I think of what you just said. Oh my God, Oppenheimer. I haven't watched Oppenheimer yet, but I heard it's a pretty good movie. But let's go back to SpongeBob SquarePants, man. It's SquarePants was a pretty good show. Great banger hits. I also watched the SpongeBob musical from back in 2020. That was a banger, in my opinion. Bob musical they released. I don't know if it was aired in the Philippines, but I did catch people pirating it on YouTube. Yeah, there were some banger hits there, like intro. It's like go again. Bikini Bottom Day. Bikini Bottom Day. I know the song, Gary. Yeah, Gary Come Home. Yeah. That was a nice little sad song. I think the first verse hit me like a truck. But I feel like the song sort of lost momentum when it started singing the chorus. Yeah, that's a good song. If it's gonna be included in a show that's already good enough as its own. But did you watch the SpongeBob musical? The SpongeBob musical is great. It's better than what I would have expected it to be. I have to go now. We will meet again, right? Oh, that feels like something an anime character would say at the end of the episode. But yeah, like the SpongeBob episode. Anyway, good luck, man. I'm gonna talk about SpongeBob here for the next couple of minutes. SpongeBob musical. It's better than I would have expected it to be. Like when the idea of human characters playing these very cartoonish characters came to mind, I think I thought that would really suck. It's like trying to watch what's it called? Like trying to watch the Looney Tunes movie from back in the day, not the one wherein they tried to make it a Who Framed Roger Rabbit type of style, where they combine real actors with the character with anime characters themselves. Felt like a very corporate decision to make. But then I watched the musical itself because I'm a big fan of SpongeBob when I was a kid, and there's still some jokes that really hit like a truck to me, like the chocolate the chocolate episode, and what else? Anything involving Squidward is still a banger, a banger joke. Like when SpongeBob tried to freaking get Squidward to eat a Krabby Patty, and it's like, and Squidward was like, "You should eat a Krabby Patty. It fuels your soul." And then Chris Squidward's like, "Oh please, I have no soul." And then the freaking it cuts to Squidward being in hell or something. that joke felt it feels more funny. Now when you as just an idea on its own, when it's executed in the show itself, it really hits like a truck. So anyway, the SpongeBob musical was I didn't know what to expect from the SpongeBob musical because it was something entirely different. It's not animated, it's a musical, and SpongeBob isn't really known for any song numbers aside from the what's it called, the Band Geeks episode. That was top 10 for that's like I think the best the best episode of SpongeBob, in my opinion. With the Sweet Victory song. I guess that's one criticism I have with the SpongeBob musical. They didn't include the Sweet Victory song. It got me pissed. But they did include the Best Day Ever, which I guess is like the second most iconic song from SpongeBob. But come on, Sweet Victory, man. It's I go do 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 do. It's I want someone to play that in my funeral night when I die. It's a very iconic song, man. But yeah, I watched the musical and I think that it was actually good. It was good. It was a good musical. I wouldn't say that the writing was anything special, but it feels like something that the original writing team for the original SpongeBob movie would write, which I think is just a better alternative than just making making something truly phenomenal. But yeah, the SpongeBob musical felt like a love letter to the Steven Hillenburg era of SpongeBob episodes. The first two seasons, to be exact. Those were like the most iconic episodes of SpongeBob SquarePants. And of course the first SpongeBob movie is also good. Then the show went downhill from there and never really reached the iconic quality of your episodes. But this musical felt something just as iconic as first two seasons of SpongeBob. I hope that the original creator already died when a little while ago, and Nickelodeon is not airing on TV anymore, right? I don't really watch any cable TV right now. Thing. But I heard that Cartoon Network is no longer airing. Disney Channel is already getting rid of some of their branches from other countries. I guess Nickelodeon is also following with the trend. I wonder what will happen with some of these old kids channels. I feel like Nickelodeon is the only one that's still prominently being talked about online. With their games they've been releasing, like Avatar, the Avatar: The Last Airbender film on Netflix, and the movie and the game made by Game Mill, and also their other game called Nick All-Star Brawl that was a talk in the fighting community for a bit. Yeah. Nickelodeon. That's the only thing that I've heard from Nickelodeon. At least it's news. I don't see anything new being talked about when it comes to Cartoon Network or channel. Oh well. Okay, so this is the color. I'll duplicate this there. Save this up for when I will make this, and I want to make the shadows and shit. Now let's just make the simple colors. So patterns. Get the emblem here. Oh, huh? Oh, wait. Okay, was selecting the what's it called? Folder layer. Brush. Make use of the rotate function here. Ah, okay. Yes. All right. Mm-hmm. All right. Just make the jacket jacket purple. It's locked. Gonna lock the transparent background. This up. I'll make the color white. I think looks like a maybe the dentistry. Colors out the dentistry. Hold on. All right. We'll do yellow. I'll do yellow, purple, and gray color scheme for the jacket. I'll split this into to another part, guys. There's currently no time for me to complete this stream. It's already 5:32. Oh, hold on. Paint the jacket, then we I'm planning to make this a 3D model at some point, so be on the lookout for that when that gets released. Oh god. Okay. Color of the hands though. I want just a plain beige color. I don't want a blue. Blue would good. Good in. Oh, I'm still this color from. Yeah, this is. All right. Blue because I don't think this is a flying creature, so if you're flying, you should probably gonna be exposed to a lot of the air altitude, a drop in temperature because you're pretty high up in the atmosphere. Probably gonna, you know, have your freaking skin maybe exposed to some frostbite and shit. Why is blue? No, why is blue? Because not because it's like some color of her creature or anything. Because he's suffering from a serious case of hypothermia. Causes her freaking causes her skin to turn light blue. That's the reason. All right, there we go. Or you know, I didn't know that in I didn't know that skin actually turns a little bit paler when you're exposed to cold temperatures. Till I've, you know, stopped swimming. So back in the day, I used to swim a lot with my family. Go for a lot of. I used to train myself in a lot of open water swimming in my area. And I was like freaking white. I was hella white when I was training to do like a 5K swim outside of somewhere in a bay in the Philippines. And then I suddenly stopped swimming because I wanted to focus on my studies. I realized that as time goes on, my skin started to slowly turn dark. And I think it's because my skin has never been exposed to this much warm temperature life. um, as you know, like the Philippines is technically just a very, very hot country. A lot of sunlight and stuff. And when I go to when I go to the when I when my skin is suddenly getting exposed to vitamin D, when it's like going much more darker. And no, now I don't feel like albino anymore. um, so yeah, it's pretty interesting what your body can do if you're exposed to the right environment. Okay, so one I think of a little to vomit color. Ah, fuck. There we go. Okay. Okay, this character design is now starting to make me feel like I'm reminding myself of an alien, big Ben 10 alien force. You guys remember this alien called Big Chill? Now I'm looking at the color scheme. This is now reminding me of Big Chill or the Ice King from Adventure Time. Either of those two, and there's no in between. uh, it's gonna be a weird character. Being reminded by those two IPs. That. Just that. Okay. So, what is next? I feel like the scarf should also be a shade of shade of um shade of yellow. Look at some flower design on the internet. Flower. You can take a color scheme from one of these flowers and color of the wing. Uh, blue flower. I feel like the hue that's close to blue. Like the where's the yellow? Where's yellow in the color wheel? Opposite to purple. Take something. Huh? Oh, oh, it's good. All right, we can't just fill this out, I guess. Okay, this is do one wing first, then. Maybe a darker blue. Why is that happening? There we go. Okay, let's use a... Okay, that's... the benefit. Yeah. Yeah, this was nice. What I can plant now. Like run down on the plant. Video. Oh god. Okay. This F. What this card did. Lineart at some point. Oh. F. Transparent awkward. Okay. Oh, okay. Time check's 5:48. I think I'm gonna end the stream right here, guys. I need to do some chores first. before I continue doing this again stream. So next time we're going to continue with the coloring and probably do shading, and that's next stream as well. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you like what you see, be sure to like and subscribe. Thank you for listening to me talk about SpongeBob, anime, Lovecraft, and VTubers in just one stream. That's the most I've ever talked in stream. Hey guys, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Now go read a book. Bye bye. Pop.